Corn School on RealAgriculture.com is brought to you by Veltima Fungicide and Pride Seeds.
Hi, I'm Bernard Tobin and welcome to the Corn School. Today I'm catching up with Pride agronomist Matt Chapple. How's it going?
Going well, Bern.
Hey, we are down at the Pride Education Center here. Now I want to talk today about stress testing hybrids, and I think all producers out there would agree that in the last decade, I mean, we've seen the ability of hybrids to take stress, rather environmental stress, increase dramatically, and we're always amazed with some of the yields that we see. I want to ask you as a seed company, so how do you stress test your hybrids and make sure you got the right ones and you're putting them in the right place?
That's right. Well, simply put, Bern, we put these hybrids in this particular block we're standing in. We put them in a tough environment. We've got continuous corn. We had a lot of residue to deal with. We've made them suffer from lack of nitrogen. And of course, we asked Mother Nature not to give us any water for this particular test.
So Matt, I mean, when it comes to deciding, what hybrids stay, what hybrids go, I mean, what are the top scores, the measurements that you're going to look that's going to make that decision that's going to get one in your lineup and one, out the back door?
Yeah, I mean, we've heard about fixed versus flex for a long time. Really, when you want to break it down farther, we're looking for hybrids that are efficient. Hybrids that can withstand the test of time, hybrids that are stress tolerant, hybrids that maybe can work on marginal ground, and then define those hybrids that maybe can be highly managed and pushed to the next level as well. And have a diverse package actually that implements both of those. And then defining them actually to the point where we can specifically place them on farm with growers for maximum yield potential, regardless of the population and management style.
Now, Matt, you've got 4 plants here. You've taken out of this trial here along here. Talk about what you have here and what are you learning?
So right here, Bern, this is a hybrid that we know loves nitrogen. It makes its yield late in the season. So putting it, in a high population and lacking nitrogen, that is the ultimate stress test. That is a hybrid that we would expect to see a significant yield reduction because it makes its yield late in the season and you have stressed it to that point. Now, when you put it at a low population with high nitrogen rates or more than adequate nitrogen rates, Bern, we expect that hybrid to reach its maximum potential, right?
Right.
So we're looking to define this particular hybrid more into when do we need to alleviate stress. If this is a variety that gets put into a tough spring condition, is it going to fail? Or do we need to avoid that and put it in high producing, high management areas for maximum potential?
Right. What about these over here?
This is the same hybrid. We've got it in the no stress plant. And let's get these out of the way. We've got the no stress plant and we've got the stress plant. So stressed again, high population, low nitrogen. No stress, we've got low population, high nitrogen. Why this plant is different is we have historically characterized this hybrid as one that really can develop its yield early in the season when no stress is hindering its development. Not so much relying on late season plant health to determine it, or that nitrogen availability after tasseling is not such a big deal. And we're looking to quantify those, between these 4 different treatments on this hybrid. And so far so good, seeing a pretty dramatic difference from that early season stress and maybe that lack of nitrogen in this continuous corn with a high population. We've really shortened it up and taken away that ear length and ear girth from this hybrid.
Okay, Matt, final question, that is, you've got your 4 plants here, different hybrid treatments. You've learned a lot about these from a stress perspective. How do you use that information to place them on farm and recommend them growers?
Yeah, exactly. So no 2 fields are the same. Yeah. No 2 fields have the same drainage, the same water holding capacity, the same nutrient availability. A farm package is key to success in growing corn crop and raising the bar on your farm averages, right? So, we've got a farm that's maybe productive loamy ground. We know it can pump out the bushels. Water isn't an issue. We've got fertility. You want that hybrid that maybe is going to pack on yield later. It can handle some stress early on, but maybe it needs to be spoon fed as well, because those are a farm that you can spoon feed. Then you got your hybrid that, man, it needs everything to go right early season. maybe we're going to know that it goes on a farm where it's planted later, and maybe we're going to have a more consistent stand to it, less early season stress, and it's going to flex to our max potential. But knowing that that farm may also be a farm that is water limiting later in the season.
Yeah.
So a diverse package, and knowing, you know, the efficiency of nitrogen use from limiting the availability in this specific plot to giving it more than adequate amounts is going to really help us identify soil type placements as well, and the capacity of each farm.
Awesome. Well, hey, some great insights about, you know, what stresses we can handle and how we can put them on farm, as I say, to mitigate that stress further. Matt, great to have you on Corn School.